Many people ignore the small things in life. However, they are the things that create who we are today. Hello, my name is Chance Shealy, and I met myself 16 years ago. I was born in Kentucky, and I've been there all my life. I first started in Paducah, and then when I was about 3 or 4, we moved to Keble. When we moved to Keble, it changed my environment completely because we moved from a busy city to being out in the middle of nowhere, which I found was pretty cool because you got to go into the woods and explore a lot more. You became more adventurous and athletic and all that. I have a mother, a father, and a sister, a twin sister to be exact. And I don't really think of her as a twin because twins typically look alike and we do not. And they're about the only family I've ever had because most of my family live an hour or two away. So we were pretty isolated from our family. I've wanted to be an aerospace engineer for as long as I can think because you design planes and make them fly instead of crash, and I love how sleek they are and just how you can make some heavy object just go fly through the air like a bird. I'm very hardworking, which helps with trying to be an engineer and in school in general. I'm a passive person because I hate getting into unnecessary fights. It makes the situation a whole lot worse. My taste in the movie, however, contradicts that trait because I love action movies, and being passive and loving action movies doesn't usually go together. I say a lot of cheesy jokes, which I get that from my dad, and I think my sister doesn't really like it too much, but even though she says she does. When I first started high school, it changed who I am completely because first, I just went through school not a care in the world, and when I first started high school, I was loaded with work, and I had to take some initiative to get myself going, and put a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. And it made me think about the future a lot more too, because now college was only 4 years away when I first started, and it was getting up close, and I'd be moving out, and I wouldn't have any help anymore, so I had to start now. I love going to trips, and one of my most memorable trips was going to Alaska. Because in Alaska, you see all these huge landscapes and large animals, and you just realize how small you are and how out of the way you can be. And when you're in there, we went to go fishing, and when we went fishing, you see all these salmon, and just a stream, and they just all seem so orchestrated, like they all know what's going on. However, it's just, and then you just think about it that they're all animals and they don't really think too much, and how they all just go together. So, and if you think about it, that kind of helps go on with life, because all these little things make this huge, wonderful mass, and it's just beautiful. And all the things that help shape me are what made me today. Thank you.